What happened when a 13-year-old held her baby in her lap left everyone speechless. Maddie Lambert, just 13 years old, and her boyfriend Isaac, 15, had been in a young relationship. He was her first serious boyfriend, and the two seemed to click effortlessly from the start. They enjoyed each other's company and quickly became close, their young love growing stronger as time passed. They were deeply in love, but their youthful romance was reckless. The pair never gave much thought to the consequences of their actions as long as they were enjoying themselves. To everyone around them, their relationship seemed to be going smoothly until everything changed on Maddie's sister's birthday. After dating for over 5 months, Isaac decided to end the relationship on this particular day. He explained that with them attending different high schools, things were starting to change, and he felt it was best for them to go their separate ways. The 13-year-old was devastated by this news. She loved Isaac so much, and their breakup was very hard for her to take. The teenager was so depressed and sick that she couldn't even leave her house. Maddie and every member of her family also had stomach viruses. However, the young girl's illness lasted longer than everyone else's, so her mom took her to the hospital, where they took her blood and ran a couple of tests. The family was on vacation when they got the test results. Maddie knew something was wrong when her mom called her into the room. Although she wasn't sure, she had a fair idea of what it might be. Doctors told Maddie's mom that her teenage daughter was about 10 weeks pregnant. This was a very scary moment for the mother and daughter. Maddie said, "I started missing my period 2 months before my boyfriend and I broke up, and I never really said anything. I just kind of brushed it off because I was hoping that it wasn't true. Denying it made it feel like it wasn't real. I was just too scared because I also had irregular periods before, so I was thinking maybe that's what was happening again. Normally, I would have told my mom. She's my best friend, but at that moment, I didn't tell her because I was so scared and didn't want to disappoint her." After her mom told her what the doctor said, the 13-year-old had a mental breakdown and burst into tears. She thought her mom was going to be very angry with her, so she kept apologizing. However, unlike what Maddie expected, her mother responded differently. She said to me, "Maddie, don't cry. It's happened already, and we cannot change the past. We just have to embrace the future. You've made a mistake, but I also love babies. Together, we'll get through this. You are a strong girl, and you will be fine." Her mom's support was exactly what Maddie needed. She stated that although her mom was unhappy about the situation, her reaction made her feel more relaxed and gave her the strength to handle the difficult period. For the next few weeks, no one knew Maddie was pregnant. Only her mom, 2 of her friends, and her stepdad knew she was carrying a baby. This was because she was very skinny, and it took some time before her stomach started to show. When Maddie told her ex-boyfriend that she was pregnant, he had pretty much the same reaction she did. Isaac thought she was joking, and he didn't believe it until it was confirmed by Maddie's mom. After 12 weeks of gestation, the mother-to-be had her first ultrasound. Maddie states that this was an important moment that changed everything for her. Seeing her baby's sonogram made her realize that this was meant to be, and that's when she became excited to be a mother. However, Maddie's pregnancy was a bit difficult. Her morning sickness was so severe that she couldn't eat. This is why she was so skinny, and it also affected her baby. She said, "When I had my ultrasound, I remember hearing my baby's heartbeat. It was so cute and sounded like ocean waves. The next moment after that was very troubling. I was told there were complications because I wasn't eating very much. The baby's weight was low. She was weighing low for several weeks. It became worse when I was told that she had a heart issue. The sonogram technician said there was an abnormality, so I had to see a specialist." She went to the specialist for 2 reasons, because her baby was not big enough and the supposed heart issue. Thankfully, the doctor allayed her fears and told her that her daughter's heart was fine. Although she had no complications, her pregnancy was a challenging one. The pregnancy was excruciating. I had morning sickness for about 5 months, all day and all night. It actually cut into my 3rd trimester, which was horrible. I remember not being able to leave my room, and I could barely eat. It was just the worst thing. At this point, Maddie also had a larger support system. Everyone knew she was pregnant and they supported her. Her best friend called her regularly, and her classmates also kept in touch. Although her life was now completely different from theirs, they tried their best to make sure she didn't feel left out. However, while she had large support, she also had people who were horrible to her. Now that everyone knows I'm pregnant, some people's reactions confirmed what I was scared of. While my friends were supportive, well, not all my friends, some people said unbelievable things. I got a lot of negative reactions, a lot of hate. Everybody had something to say, and they didn't hold back. People would say, "You're ruining your life." I had people send me the address to abortion clinics when I was about 7 months pregnant. I was so depressed. There were days when I was very happy and other days when I considered adoption or committing suicide. But I took all that negativity and shifted it. I said, "This is my life." Maddie used the bad comments she got from online trolls as fuel to spur her on to be a better person and mother for her child. Her baby was healthy, and after 39.5 weeks, the medical staff induced her labor. Labor induction is a process that stimulates childbirth and delivery. Induced labor can be more painful than natural labor. In natural labor, the contractions build up slowly, but in induced labor, they can start more quickly and be stronger. To avoid her dealing with too much pain, the doctors gave her an epidural. An epidural is a procedure that injects a local anesthetic into the space around the spinal nerves in the lower back. This anesthetic helped block the pain from Maddie's labor contractions and during the birth very effectively. After 12 hours of labor, Maddie gave birth to a healthy baby girl. She named her Everly, and the infant weighed 6 pounds at birth. She had no medical issues and didn't need to be taken to the NICU. After the little girl was born, Isaac requested a paternity test because he still had doubts about whether Everly was his daughter. He said, "I thought it was all just a joke, like it wasn't real. And then when she showed me the scan, I felt scared. I was really scared. I just couldn't accept the fact that it happened. But it happened." Maddie had the most hate for me, which was correct. I messed up right there. I feel like it would have been a lot better if I would have come out like, "Hey, this is my daughter." Due to his doubts, Isaac missed the first 10 months of Everly's life. However, her parents have since reconciled. They've set aside their differences and figured out how to co-parent, knowing it's the best thing for their daughter. Maddie shared, "A lot of people assume I'm a bad mom just because I'm a teenager, but I have the same ability to parent as anyone else. Isaac and I have figured out how to make it work because we both want what's best for Everly. A good mom is someone who sacrifices everything for their child, and I gave up my entire childhood for her. I do everything for that little girl. She's my whole world. I believe she's going to make a difference. She even tells me she wants to be the first astronaut on Jupiter." Maddie shares that Everly is the best thing that has ever happened to her, helping her grow and become a better person. In the beginning, Maddie had to sell nearly all of her belongings to provide clothes for her daughter, but now both she and Everly are in a much better financial position. Maddie has purchased a home, and Everly, now 4 years old, is thriving in school. Maddie plans to pursue a college degree in psychology and feels incredibly proud of both herself and her daughter. I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.